Okay, greetings everybody. So, today in this week's episode, we talked about the mist clip in Final Fantasy IV, and I wanted to do a little bit of a video to show you what we were talking about because it was a little difficult to show actually on the in an audio version only. So this is the town of Mist that you're seeing right here. We are um, here, Cecil. And the way we described it then was, you have basically 5 steps, and the mountains force you into the town. So you're Cecil in space 1, then there's space 2, space 3, space 4, and space 5. You want to get to space 5 without being forced into the town in spaces 3 and 4. And so a lot of how you do this is trick the system by putting in multiple commands at once. And so the first one is what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and then we're going to turn around and step back here. But as we're stepping, we're actually going to be opening the menu, and so it's going to do a half step, but the menu is going to interrupt this step, and so it's going to confuse the game as to where we're going. So this is how this goes. You notice how Cecil turned around there? That's because he was starting to go the other way. Now we're going to pitch a tent. Now, when we wake up, we are going to be standing right here, but the game thinks we're actually here, so we're going to be able to step right there with no problem at all. Now, that's step 1. We got to do it one more time, and this one's the harder one. I might need to reset this once. I make mistakes on this, but we're going to try to do again a half step while opening the menu, and if I do it right, what you're going to see is you're going to see Cecil step forward, but then the menu interrupt. So no, that wasn't it. Nope. There it was. Did you see it? Okay. Now, we're going to save, and then we're going to reset the game. Now, we are again here, but the game is very confused as to where we are. And so we're actually able to walk completely over. And that was a random battle, but that doesn't matter. We're out. So we're able to walk back in town. And now we've come into the village of Mist from the east side. And that is going to let us come in here. Buy our dancing daggers. You see them right there. I'm not going to do it because it's going to require another glitch that I didn't explain, so we'll do that another time. You'll see this lady right here. I don't think you can even talk to her. No, you can't. She's going to be important in the cutscene. And then we're going to go up here, and there's a secret passage here that we're going to get a couple of really great items here. We don't need the other two, but we do need to come down and get this one. And so the last thing we're going to do as we come back is we're going to come back. Now, we normally come in on this side. And this is the space right here that will cause the cutscene to occur. And we need the cutscene to continue the story. So we normally come in here, hit that cutscene. You see, you have to hit it when you come in. But when you're coming in from the east, you don't have to. But this is going to spawn the cutscene. Now you see all of a sudden Rydia is up here. We don't see that person lying on the ground. And in fact, we caused her to be lying on the ground, but the fact that we came in the wrong side, she was already set there by the game, and so looked kind of funny. But that's basically what we were talking about in the episode for the week. If you haven't downloaded, please do check out the Retro Zoo Super Show on your favorite podcast catcher, whether it's iTunes or Podcast Addict or whatever the case may be. and we discussed that as well as had the return of Steven. And so please do check that out, and we will catch you next time.